Good morning, everyone. Flying solo today. Solo without our fearless leader, Craig. That's right, he's vacationing again. Kid lives a good life. Good for you, Craig. Today we are far away. We're about an hour and 15 minutes away. We are in Narrowsburg. That's you may be familiar with the road. It's a famous road. It's been in a bunch of commercials. It's Hawk Nest. It's up alongside of a mountain. So I'll put that on a time lapse, see how cool it is. I'll do that for you. I'll do that for you. So we're up there. So it changes things a little bit. Mike's gonna have to drive Big Red because the homeowner says it's a 750. Another 750. Had 750 last week. Turned out to be 1,000. So we'll put enough product in this for 1,000. Here comes Corey with the Silverado. We do have an exciting day today. We purchased that new truck, so I brought it right over to our logo folks that take care of our vehicles. And Mike and Sam will be picking it up. So you'll be seeing it driving on the new lot. And here she comes.
What is the Chevy? GMC? No, it's the Chevy Silverado. Why do you see GMC on the front? No.
Always thinking of you guys. We did not forget about you. There you have it. Those sides come down, we just found out. It's pretty heavy, so the first time you use it, watch your arm so you don't break it. Well, that's pretty cool. Does the back come? Yes, the back probably comes down that way. I probably should have looked at this truck before I bought it. Dude, it's like almost tore my arm off. Well, I mean, right off the bat, you think of like Pong, right?
Yeah, it's a little beer pong.
That's pretty cool. Will I find a need for that? I don't know. Makes it easier to work on the bed. All right. We're now going to get one of the old timers, hook it up, and we'll head up there.
Radio up and the blinds pulled down. You love it when nobody's around. I wanna call out mountains, you got give me a minute to catch my breath. Take what's yours, I'll take what's left. I'm used to coming up second best. Always fail to pass the test. I'll be damned if I'm leaving without you.
Okay, well that's some weird stuff, huh? All right, so I know we went down in the basement and there are lines coming into his basement. under here. So that would obviously lead you to believe the tank's here. And there may have been a tank, you know, because that looks like it's an add-on a little bit, probably. So there's his vent.
Not a cat.
And fill. That's a fill. Right here is the above-ground tanks that are in the basement.
What's this?
And they purchased, that's some kind of cap for it. They purchased this place 2 years ago. And 2 years ago, they saw this. They're just dealing with it now, though. Right here. So, you know, there's no reason really why a tank would be installed here, but then they'd run the copper outside along the front. We need Craig's skill with the metal detector right now. Really tight road here, and it's a dead end road, so I'm not sure even how we'll turn this thing around, but so, you know, I just went in there with the metal detector. Of course, you know, that thing makes me feel like an idiot. Couldn't get anything. So, you know, there's another way of doing it old school. Just go get a hammer and just whack on that vent. You'll feel the vibration beneath your feet if there's a tank beneath your feet. So we're going to try to do that. This is just weird that the lines came in under that porch straight in that way. Obviously, if the tank was here, the return and suction copper would have went in through there. No reason to bring it out and bury it underground and bring it in there. And it made me a little suspicious. I wish I could get in here. This has got a crawl space in here, so, you know, I have seen tanks in here. So that leads me to believe that that could be the situation there. What this thing is over here, I don't know. It's weird. But how do you know the tank's a 750 gallon tank if you don't know there's a tank? I don't know. Go whack on that fill. Whack on it. We're filming. Take the tuna can off and whack on it.
It is off.
Whack it. Okay. Keep hitting it. Oh. Good. Huh. Keep hitting it. Okay, it's vibrating under my feet here, so. It may go under this again. Look at that. There it is. Goes under the addition.
Yep.
Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay.
That's the end.
Yep, that's the end of the tank. There's another tank over there. This line right here for this tank is not going to go wrap around the front. There's another tank under there. All right, let me clear it, Mikey.
Okay.
We got to try to, and we got all this dirt now. Things should be an abandonment in place.
Yep.
Wow, where does it run?
It's underneath this.
The whole thing.
The whole thing.
Craig, since you're not here, time for us all to catch up and make a little money on some challenges. So, looks like we can get into the tank. How much product? Water, oil, whatever it is.
Combined?
Huh?
Combined?
Yep.
Okay.
Text me your numbers.
Sam looked at the folder though.
I didn't see
What
that.
does it say?
I did not see that.
Samuel?
Dan?
I didn't look.
Right? Do we trust Sammy?
No, look at him.
Right, he's just... I don't know.
I just got service. I texted you.
You did?
Oh!
Okay, so I'll tell you. Just by the way you're doing that, and it sounds that way, I'm just going to say a 1/2 inch. Sounds empty. You just hear it humming. Now, we're going to go based on that measurement. That tank could be pitched, and we could have 5 inches over there. We're going based on that measurement. All right, what'd you say?
3 inches of product.
3, Mike?
5.
22.
22. I said a 1/2 inch. Let's go.
Very high, man, for some reason.
Let's go. Here I come, Craig. Mr. Myrtle Beach. Watch, that's going to be bone dry.
Yeah.
Bone dry.
That's pretty dry.
Oh, this is why I'm your leader.
Or it should be like 2 inches.
Understand. Bone dry.
Water.
Shit.
What does that say?
It's all water?
3 inches.
3 inches.
Are you serious? Who? That's bullshit, Sam. Look at this. Look at the smirk on you.
2 inches of water.
Dude, this doesn't help me. We're trying to catch Craig.
2.5 inches of water.
It's all water. All right, so this thing's going to leak.
I feel like I have the most second places ever.
Wow. Okay, so that plan didn't work, and I got to give Sam $100. All right, so it's got a lot of water. So how does that help me? Because obviously the issue here is how are we going to fill that? I'm obviously not going to remove it, so it's got to revert to a tank abandonment in place. So we're going to cut it open big enough to get inside of it, where we at that point, and we'll see it'll fail, and then we're going to have to figure out how to pull this thing out under this structure. First thing I would have to do is see how it's structurally built. I mean, who does that right there? Look at that. That's unbelievable. Okay. We move on. Well, this is exciting, right? Okay, so we have the inspector coming out here to make a decision, and I'll explain why. Corey's going to clean the edges here so we can get a good cut on it. We'll cut about a little over 1/3 down the end cap to expose that, just large enough to safely get a man in it and to not affect too much integrity of the structure. So normally when you do an abandonment in place, you fill it with pea gravel. Because I'm cutting the end cap of that, that's 50% of the stability or strength of a tank. You take away the end cap, that's an issue. Plus, if you'll look at this addition here, you'll see this crack right here. So that tells me that the house has been slowly falling this way. You can see it separating here. And the reason, and right here, so this side is definitely falling down. And that's solely because of the tank. You know, a tank is designed to heave, it breathes, it moves with the temperature change. So that's what's been going on there.
So what do you want me to cut?
And it's dropping down. Yeah, all the way down to right about there and then straight across. Yep. Go down a little bit more. Yeah, right there, yep. And then back up. So I want to fill that with concrete. Obviously, that's going to be the best thing for that area, that house, the structure above it. You put a solid chunk of rock in there. It's not going to move anymore. That's expensive. So I need the inspector to make that decision. I need him to sign off on it. So we've asked him to come out now to make a determination. Because honestly, if they want it filled with stone, I'm either going to have them sign a waiver making me not responsible the moment I leave this property, or I may just walk from it. There's liability everywhere, you know. So, and you got to be accountable. So let's just see what the inspector says. I'm going to grab him before he gets to the front door where he speaks to the homeowners and let him know my feelings on it. Pretty easy, didn't I? Did that pretty easy, Corey.
Oh, you got a new blade, so.
Kind of made you look bad there, bro.
It's alright.
Hey Sam, you gotta get in the bucket.
I learned from the best.
You told me the best?
No.
I love that. You did. You did just call me the best.
You did.
I appreciate it, Sam.
You just became weaker, Samuel.
Do I still get my 100?
Yeah, of course you get your 100.
Do I get half or?
No.
All right.
Ready?
Yeah. Okay, that's all. That's all, leave it there. Turn it the other way so the camera can see. Dude, seriously? Up and down so we can see. Yeah. Okay, we put plastic over that. We backfilled, compacted it, raked it up. Looks pretty good. Gonna have to get a demo company to demo that whole porch addition, and then we can begin our remediation. But until then, that's another fine job by Tank Masters Environmental.